Hello everyone, welcome to Chelsea Sport Focus. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started.
Chelsea's long-running connection with Maignan now appears to be reaching its natural conclusion, with fresh reports from Italy suggesting the AC Milan goalkeeper is on the verge of signing a new long-term contract that will finally close the door on any potential move to Stamford Bridge. For months, Maignan's name has lingered around Chelsea transfer discussions, resurfacing whenever uncertainty emerged around the club's goalkeeping situation. Now, that saga looks set to end definitively. According to reports from Italy, Maignan is very close to renewing his contract with AC Milan, with a new 5-year deal believed to be agreed in principle. The contract would keep the French international at the San Siro until 2031 and make him one of the club's highest earners, reportedly on around €5.7 million per season. If finalised, it would represent a major shift from the position many believe Milan and the player were in only months ago, when a Premier League move seemed increasingly realistic. Chelsea's interest in Maignan dates back to last summer, when the club explored several goalkeeper options ahead of the FIFA Club World Cup. With Maignan entering the final year of his Milan contract at the time, Chelsea believed there was an opportunity to secure an elite-level goalkeeper at a reduced fee. Initial discussions did take place, but Milan stood firm on their valuation, demanding no less than £25 million. Chelsea, unwilling to meet that price, chose to walk away, and negotiations quickly cooled. Although reports in late November claimed talks had reopened ahead of the January window, sources close to Chelsea suggested otherwise. Admiration for Maignan's qualities remained, but the club had already made a broader decision regarding their goalkeeping department. Chelsea felt comfortable with their existing options and were not prepared to disrupt their plans midway through the season unless a truly exceptional opportunity presented itself. Now, with Maignan in the final 6 months of his contract, he was technically free to negotiate a pre-agreement with foreign clubs. That possibility kept Chelsea loosely linked, particularly given the uncertainty that often surrounds long-term contract talks in Italy. However, the latest update indicates a dramatic change of direction, with Maignan choosing continuity and leadership at Milan over a new challenge abroad. As Milan captain, his decision signals both loyalty and confidence in the club's project. For Chelsea, this development effectively removes one of the most high-profile goalkeeping names from their list, both for January and for the summer. Any speculation about signing Maignan on a free transfer now appears redundant, allowing the club to focus fully on internal evaluations rather than external temptation. At Stamford Bridge, the goalkeeping situation has been relatively stable this season. Robert Sanchez has established himself as the undisputed number one, while Philip Jurgensen has accepted the role of deputy. The club made it clear back in October that they did not intend to sign a new goalkeeper mid-season, a stance that has largely held firm despite managerial upheaval. That upheaval arrived with the departure of Enzo Marresca and the appointment of Liam Rosenior, a change that naturally raised questions about every position on the pitch, including in goal. Rosenior arrived late into the matchday cycle, watching Chelsea's defeat to Fulham from the stands as Callum McFarlane oversaw preparations. In the matches surrounding that period, Jurgensen was handed a rare start against Manchester City due to Sanchez carrying a minor injury. Once the Spaniard recovered, however, he was immediately reinstated for the loss at Craven Cottage, reinforcing his status as first choice. Rosenior has yet to publicly indicate his preferred goalkeeper, but early signs suggest continuity rather than disruption. With Maignan now seemingly committed to Milan, Chelsea's focus is likely to remain on refining what they already have, rather than reopening a chapter they had previously closed. In many ways, Maignan's decision brings clarity for all parties involved. Milan secure their captain and a cornerstone of their team for years to come, while Chelsea are freed from a transfer narrative that no longer aligns with their short-term strategy. As the January window progresses, this resolution allows the Blues to cut through speculation and concentrate on building under new leadership, confident that one of their most talked-about transfer sagas has finally reached its end. As January unfolds, Chelsea's transfer window may appear calm on the surface, but underneath, conversations, connections, and decisions continue to quietly influence the club's direction under new leadership. One of the most interesting storylines comes from Trevoh Chalobah, a player who has steadily grown into one of Chelsea's most reliable performers this season. Often overlooked in discussions dominated by marquee names, Chalobah has quietly established himself as a leader within the squad. His development under Enzo Marresca laid a strong foundation, and now under Liam Rosenior, he is expected to continue that upward trajectory. Chalobah has spoken openly about the influence of former teammates on his career, particularly Thiago Silva, whose reading of the game and anticipation helped shape him as a defender. Yet there is another name from Chelsea's recent past that still plays a role in his journey: Antonio Rudiger. Chalobah has confirmed that he remains in regular contact with Rudiger, a player synonymous with Chelsea's recent success. During his time at the club, Rudiger won every major trophy available, becoming a symbol of resilience, leadership, and big game mentality. Chalobah recalls sharing the pitch with him during crucial moments, including cup finals, and credits Rudiger for his guidance and support during formative stages of his career. That connection has reignited discussion among fans and pundits about a potential return. Former Arsenal midfielder Ray Parlour even suggested that Chelsea should take Rudiger back without hesitation, pointing to his familiarity with the club and the standards he brings. While Rudiger is now 32 and earning significant wages at Real Madrid, the emotional pull of Chelsea and his continued bond with current players ensures the speculation refuses to fade. At the same time, links to Vinicius Jr. continue to circulate. Despite persistent rumours, sources close to the Real Madrid winger suggest that Chelsea have not made an official approach. Madrid would like him to renew his contract, and the player himself is believed to be happy in Spain. Chelsea, meanwhile, are carefully assessing whether such a move even makes sense. The left side of their attack is already crowded, and while Vinicius would undoubtedly add world-class quality, his price tag and wages would demand major structural changes. For now, the club appears content to monitor the situation rather than act impulsively. Away from transfer speculation, Liam Rosenior's arrival has already begun to reshape the atmosphere at Cobham. Training sessions have reportedly increased in intensity, with a more hands-on and vocal approach replacing the rigidity some players felt previously. One moment that caught supporters' attention involved young Brazilian talent Estevão Willian. Rosenior was seen offering encouragement, praise, and personal instruction, a clear sign that he is eager to build confidence and trust with his attacking players. Estevão, recently returning from a minor injury, looked more engaged and expressive, suggesting he could become an important figure under the new manager. Behind the scenes, Rosenior and the club have also been making firm decisions regarding loans and squad depth. Despite speculation about recalling Aaron Anselmino from Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea have opted to leave the young defender where he is, trusting his long-term development despite injury setbacks. Central defence remains an area of concern, but the club appears determined not to rush solutions in January unless absolutely necessary. In attack, Chelsea's striker search has also taken shape. After renewed scouting of Wolves forward Jurgen Strand Larsen, the club